So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. And down he goes. Raiders got it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kate, we're 1 snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
He rolls to his right. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. 4th down. Here's Allen. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs clock, it gets them a first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Now Allen going to the air. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Enough from the pistol to Cook. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come. Second and 8.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now Allen off the play action. Flush down out to his left. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. It allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Second down run gets him 5. They've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And off to Genty. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for Raiders first.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to Genty. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So 2nd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Smith to the air now. Here's a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he'll get it up to the 27. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Cook trying this one up the gut. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
He finds the rookie from Ohio State, and they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 18 yards there, and that's good for a Bills first down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Still has some space inside the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's another Bills first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Bills.
Allen setting up play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, a schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes him off with 6.
Raiders, nothing. Matt Gay sets the kickoff.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
They go play
line.
action. Here's Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. It's a small gain up to the 38. Making a tackle there, Joey Bosa.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is Jency on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Smith. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Christian Bedford has it. And the Bills are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we call a first mistake throwing the ball. We still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for Bills. First down.
Play action now with Allen.
And the Bills first down.
Off for big yards on the right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to get the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. And it's the Bills with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Another one for Cook. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a James Cook touchdown. Game to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Smith. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Who gets this one away and really connected? This one is sky high. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He'll get this to Samuel. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Now run by Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, past the 40. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Game's kick is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Hey, here we go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. You set it down for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38.
On first down, here's Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. Along the sideline past midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Raiders first down.
Hey, it's a clip.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Now it's Cook. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
On first down, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Sure showed off some mobility on that one. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Brings up second and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bills.
5 wide. Half 85.
Now Allen off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And off to Cook here out of his own read. Finds a big lane, and he's finally hauled down to the 12. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Another Bills. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bills first down.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Now he's past the 25. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders lower the deficit they face. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
319.
A tight end in motion now. This is Cook. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. An aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
319. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. It's Kincaid with a catch out left. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. Yeah, that's good for a Bills first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good way to help reset those chains.
Yeah, he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Tight end going in motion here. It's a design boot. Completed to his running back. And we might be close to this lead growing again, and that play gives him a 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll try and punch it in. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's the case by the overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Smith on 1st down. That's caught. Here's Zamir White. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Smith to throw. On target to Thornton. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. All right, so we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, but really just counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. They've got first down from the 31. Smith back to throw. Hits his running back. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets down to the 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And again, it's Smith. That throw comes up short. Need a little more pressure on that one. Try and get that one to Brock Bowers. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Here's the backup. First throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On third down, Genty. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. Moving quickly here.
Gain of 41 yards on the play. And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
38, Raiders 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Strong with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice burst on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Trying it left side with Cook. And he's going to this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Bills.
Play action now with Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to pull this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Here's Cook. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure, want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go back. It's still in a great spot. I can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Here's second and goal from the 6. They give it to him again. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. That one one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll throw to start the drive. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready, 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 ready.
Throwing from the gun. This one's caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First down.
Viking 18.
1st and 10 at the
They are throwing it again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dorian Strong. And the Bills will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They'll kneel it down as we get close to just 50 seconds remaining. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when it was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA and King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like